What's up, traders? So I have some brand spanking new news about SoFi that makes me even more bullish than I even was before. And so I'll give you all of that information, and on top of that, we'll look at some potential trades within the Moomoo platform. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I started this channel a few years ago on my journey to create 100 millionaires before the day I die. I am a full-time options trader, and I bring in the bulk of my income from the stock market. Now, before we begin, if you could do me so much as a huge favor and go ahead and smash that like button, it just helps push the video out to more people. And do remember that this is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any equities or options contracts. All trading comes with risk. Now, as always, I will put God first, and I will share a word from God that has to do with money, wealth building, or business. And today's word comes from Proverbs 15:22. And it says, "Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established." In the ERV summary is get wise advice before big decisions. Put simply, Michael Jordan had a coach, LeBron James has a coach. It doesn't matter how good you think you are at whatever it is, there's always somebody that can help you get to a higher level. And trading is absolutely something that you do not want to go along this journey by yourself. And speaking of that, I have to shout out some members of the Trade to Freedom community. Chandra says, quick overnight trade for quick profit. We can see they made a quick $920. Andy says, closing SoFi trade at 89% profit. And we've basically turned SoFi into our own personal money printer for this year, and we will continue to do it in 2026. And Jonathan says, biggest week to date, ho, 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 Santa Claus came early for him. We can see he did 2 trades with a 77% profit and a 73% profit. So Jonathan, congratulations to you. And if you guys know anybody who would like to trade to freedom, tell them about the community. The link is below in the description. You'll get to see all of my trades. I trade every single day with strategies ranging from 0 DTE for our day traders all the way up to monthly income strategies and longer for the individuals who are a bit more busy. But come join a community of over 300 people who are all reaching for the exact same goal, and that is to trade to freedom. But with that, let's get down to business. All right, and so if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I absolutely love SoFi. I think they are doing some amazing things in the finance world, and they have great leadership, and they are going to continuously get better and better and improve and create more products and get more customers. And the numbers from their financials show that to be true. But as recently as this week, there was more information about SoFi that came out that makes me even more bullish on the company. And so let's dig in a little further. First thing is institutional and insider conviction. All right, I am clearly not the only person that is very bullish on SoFi because smart money is too. And we saw a heavy Q4 accumulation being the 13F filings. And so first off, JP Morgan and Chase increased their position by 881%. That is 42 million shares more of SoFi that they purchased this quarter as opposed to what they had the previous quarter. And so that was good to know. However, BlackRock and Vanguard also significantly raised their stakes as well. And we all know BlackRock and Vanguard basically own the entire world. And so if you don't want to listen to me, well, just listen to smart money and what they're doing with their money. However, there's something else. Just recently, the CEO made a 6-figure open market buy on the shares. And so if I show you here, we can see on this article from TradingView, it says CEO Noto acquires 271,546 of SoFi Technology Inc. And this form was just filed on December 17th. So this is pretty fresh. And here's what I want to point out to you is that insiders and CEOs can sell stock for several different reasons. And it's not always that they think the stock is going to go down. It could be they are looking to buy a new vacation home. Maybe they want to pay for their children's college education. Maybe they're trying to buy a yacht. It could be several different reasons. However, when it comes to buying, there's only one reason. There's only one goal, and that is to make money. And so when the head man in charge is putting his money where his mouth is, that shows us that he's pretty confident that he can continue to grow this business, which will in return grow the stock price. And so that was something very huge to see. And the second point is the innovation. So they just recently introduced what is called the Smart Card. And it's essentially an all-in-one utility, seamlessly blends credit, checking, and savings. And this all-in-one card gives you super high rewards. You get 5% cash back on your groceries and a 4.3% APY boost. And here's what I want to say to this. 5% back on groceries is pretty insane because they took something that they know everybody will need and gave them a pretty high return on the amount that they spend. And this takes me back to Alex Hormozy, where he talks about making an offer that people feel dumb saying no to. And this is one of those things. SoFi is making offers where you would feel dumb to say no. Like, who doesn't want 5% back on something that they are going to spend money on regardless? And so they're really trying to make this a no-brainer for you. And what this does for their business is it drives sticky deposits and rich cross-sell data. All right, SoFi has a trillion different products, and they want to be able to get as much data about you as possible so they can offer you more things that they believe you will like. And SoFi has really become like the Amazon or the Walmart of the finance world. They're like, hey, whatever you need, we got it. If you need the bag of spinach for the finance world, we have it. If you need a bicycle for your kid, then we have that too. All right, they don't care if you're looking to refinance your student loans. They don't care if you are looking to finance your wedding, which please, as a high-end wedding photographer myself, please do not take out a loan for your wedding. Horrible, horrible financial decision. But they don't care if you're looking to buy a car, buy a house. If you need an all-in-one credit card, checking and savings, they are looking to offer it to you and be the one-stop shop when it comes to finances. And that's something that I definitely love about SoFi. And thirdly, their capital strategy and the S&P 500 path. Now, we all know that earlier this month on December 5th, they issued more shares, which essentially diluted shareholders to the tune of $1.5 billion. Now, whenever a company dilutes their shareholders, it is typically always a bad thing initially, right? Especially for the people who already own shares. Because if you own one share of a company, and let's say there were 10 shares out there, then you technically own 10% of the company. However, if the company comes and issues 10 more shares, so now there's 20 shares, well, you still only own one. So they literally cut your ownership in half, although you still own the same amount of shares. Now, like I said, that is always a bad thing initially. However, depending on how SoFi uses those funds, then they could turn what was a really bad thing to a much better thing. And if SoFi uses that $1.5 billion and uses it to increase their ability to issue more loans to more people, well, that would in turn increase their revenue and increase their earnings and just totally increase their ability to make money. Because they are a bank, they make money off of money. And it's no different from you and I as traders. The more cash that is in our brokerage account, the more buying power we will have. And the more buying power we have, the higher the ability for us to place more trades. And assuming you have a good strategy, that would mean the more trades that you put on is a higher likelihood for you to make more money. Well, that's the exact same thing for SoFi. The more money and cash reserves that they have, the more loans that they can issue out in order to make money off of those loans. All right, so that is a way that they can turn something that is bad into something that is good. And then also, they are one of the top candidates for S&P 500 inclusion in 2026. Now, if and when this happens, that will force fund managers to have to put money into SoFi. And so that is why you often see at the announcement of a stock being included to the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ 100 or anything of that sort, you'll usually see the stock price increase immediately as people know that fund managers will need to purchase more shares. And so now that we know all of this new information, let's go ahead and take a deep dive into the technicals for SoFi. But first, I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, Moomoo. Now, beyond just being an amazing brokerage and one that has tools way better than most brokerages that I know, right now they have one of the most amazing sign-up offers as well. When you open up an account using the link below in the description, not only can you get up to $1,000 of NVDA stock, but you can also get up to an 8.1% APY on your idle funds. And that is just crazy. But what was just added, they added in an additional $100 cash reward. When you open up an account using my link below in the description, you will not find this anywhere else. So make sure that you take advantage of this. But on top of all of that, their mobile platform is next level. Taking a look at their mobile app, so you can see here, you can see a lot of general information such as earnings and earnings calendars and earnings beats and economic calendars. However, what I like most is this investment theme. So if we click on investment themes, here they categorize stocks based on what they're impacted by. And so what I like most is this one that's called Nancy Pelosi Portfolio. Now, if you're not familiar, Nancy Pelosi is a US Congresswoman, and she seems to always select the right stocks right at the right time. And so Mumu conveniently put all the stocks that she is currently investing in right here on this list for you to see. And so if you just wanted to follow what Nancy Pelosi is doing, you could follow this investment theme in Mumu. But go ahead, check it out. The link is below in the description. You can get up to 60 free stocks, and you can only get that with this link. So go ahead and click it, and you can thank me later. Now, looking at the chart, we can clearly see that SoFi currently has a range, all right? And it's a pretty defined range. And it's from about $25 to $30, as we can see here. All right. and it's been in that range since about August. And so right now the stock is up at about $27.20, but we can clearly see that it bounced right off of that $25 level of support. And going all the way back to August and September, we can see it'll come down, hit that level, bounce up, hit the 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 level, and bounce up. All right, so that $25 mark is very, very strong. And if for some reason it were to break that $25 level of support, then probably about $22 would be the next level of support, and then $20 would be a huge level of support. And we can see the 20-day moving average is even at 2070 currently. All right, but right now, that $25 level of support is very strong. And so I want to take it for exactly what it is. Until it breaks out of that trend of $25 to $30, I'm going to assume that it's going to stay there until it proves me wrong. But we can see the bullish momentum coming in. Even looking at the stochastic down here, it came from the oversold area and is now pointing upwards again. And so I like what I see there. And looking at the current gamma exposure for SoFi, we can see it has positive gamma exposure. However, it's right in the midst of those highest level of strikes. And so what we may see in the near term is just for the stock price to stay sticky in the range that it's already in, which we've already seen that to be true just by looking at the charts. It's been between $25 and $30 for nearly the past 4 months. But it's going to take even more good news coming out of the company for the stock price to surpass these levels and get above 30 and stay above 30. But until that happens, this positive gamma can kind of act like a magnet and hold it in that area. Now, since we know SoFi's current stock range, what I want to do, since I love the company so much, is I want to possibly acquire shares or get paid to wait. And for that, I'm just going to sell puts in the meantime, since it is still within a tight range. And now we already know that $25 is a very, very strong level of support. And so if I were to enter into a trade today, now, of course, if you're in the Trader Freedom community already, then you already know what we are doing, and we are making a ton of money off of this stock. However, if I were to enter into a new position today, then I'd come over here and I'd sell a put for anywhere up to 45 days out. And assuming I want to sell puts right at that $25 mark, it really just depends on how much money you want to make from the trade, right? Because if we go to this date that's about 21 days out, and we look at the $25 strike, then it pays anywhere between $46 to $50, giving us a 1.96% return on our invested capital, which would be about a 33% return annualized. So that is pretty good. However, if we wanted a little bit more and we knew that we were absolutely fine with buying the shares of SoFi if they were to drop, then maybe you could even go out a little further. Let's go to this date that's 42 days out. And if we look at the $25 strike, then it is paying anywhere between $120 to $125 per contract and has an ROI of about 5% with an annualized return of 44%. And so we could go right there. If you want to be a little bit more conservative, then you could do that as well. Maybe you go to the 24 or even the 23. All right, let's meet somewhere in the middle. Let's say we go for the $24 strike, and this will still pay us nearly 4% on our invested capital and about 33% annualized return. And we can see from here that we will make about $89 per contract for placing this trade. And then from here, you just set however many contracts you would like. And of course, this would be up to you and your account size and your risk tolerance for this specific trade. But let's say I'm gonna start with about 5 contracts, and I'll kind of dollar cost average in. I'll maybe do 5 contracts a day. Maybe I'll do 5 more in a few days and then 5 more in a few days. But what that does when you dollar cost average, it kind of helps you, one, space out your trades. And even if you're going for the exact same expiration date, then it can help you select different strike prices as SoFi's stock price continues to fluctuate as the days go by. All right, but if we come up and we look at the P&L curve, then we can see right here, we are just aiming for SoFi's stock price to stay above that $24 put that we sold. And if it does, then we make $450 off of this leg of the trade. Okay, so if it stays above 24, then we make $450 and we go about our day. However, if it does drop down below 24, then our break even is right here at $23.10. And if the stock price were to continue to drop, then the contracts will become worth less and less and less. However, you are fine with that because you actually wanted to purchase the shares of this stock at the price that you selected. All right. And if that's not the case, then you may want to adjust your strategy. But I know that I am 100% fine with buying shares of SoFi because I believe it is an amazing company that will continue to grow, especially under the current leadership. All right. But let me know down in the comments below if you plan on trading SoFi or if you have been already. And if you are looking to trade to freedom with us, come trade with me. I would love to have you in the community. The link is below in the description. But with that, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace!